Cancer appears as the final stage in the progression of a disease, regardless of race or age. A characteristic of all cancers is that cells that fail to harmonize with normal cells grow without restraint. The body is made up of tissues composed of many different cells. However, unhealthy lifestyle habits can cause the normal cells that make up the body to mutate into cancer cells. Therefore, the name of a specific cancer is determined by which cell has become cancerous. If cancer cells develop in connective tissue, including bone, it is called sarcoma. If cancer cells develop in places like the lungs, breasts, or skin that connect the interior and exterior of the body, it is called epithelial cancer, carcinoma. And if cancer develops in the cells that make up the blood-forming organs, it is called leukemia or lymphoma. Cancer cells are normal cells that have become abnormal due to toxic substances and can be described as cells whose communication with body tissues has been severed. In short, cancer cells are cells that have been driven mad by toxins. Once a cell changes from a normal cell to a cancer cell, the next cell created also becomes a cancer cell. The appearance of cancer means that there has been a problem for a long time. If the pathological state that causes abnormal cell proliferation is removed, health can be restored, provided that the pathological state has not progressed too severely to be irreversible. Destroying cancer cells does not remove the cause of cancer cell growth. Destroying cancer cells through surgery, X-rays, or drugs is not a fundamental solution. This is because the cause that led the cancer cells to grow has been overlooked. If a person develops cancer in one lung due to smoking, even if the lung is removed, health cannot be restored if smoking continues after surgery. If a person undergoes a mastectomy due to cancer, but continues to eat junk food containing massive amounts of food additives, their health will continue to deteriorate. Cancer begins with the toxins we ingest. When a young child eats a hot dog containing coal tar dyes and nitrites, they enter the first stage of the body, slowly becoming poisoned by toxins. If such unhealthy eating habits continue, the probability of developing cancer increases as they age. Health is natural. However, disease is not natural. The body always strives to maintain homeostasis and stay in a healthy state. Therefore, falling ill means that the body has not been provided with the optimal environment necessary to maintain its balance, and toxins exceeding its processing capacity have accumulated in the body. When toxins accumulate, the body tries to remove them to maintain a healthy state, and in that process, symptoms such as colds, flu, eczema, fever, and tonsillitis may appear. Through this self-healing process, if the cause of the disease is removed and the necessary conditions for health are provided, health is restored. However, if the cause of these symptoms is not removed and the situation persists, unremoved toxins continue to accumulate in the body, and the disease becomes more severe. Eventually, cancer develops. The main cause of cancer are ourselves. There is a significant correlation between lifestyle habits and the onset of cancer. Many studies show that animal-based diets, such as meat and dairy products, are related to the development of cancer. Breaking away from habits is not easy. However, what is clear is that if you correct wrong habits, you can escape the suffering caused by cancer. Cancer is a disease that appears as a result of our wrong lifestyle habits, especially eating habits. However, the important thing is that our bodies have an amazing self-healing ability. Being sick is a signal that our body is craving rest and healing. If we take sufficient rest, practice a plant-based diet that uses less energy for digestion, and focus the body's energy on toxin removal and physical purification, our bodies can regain a healthy state. The way to escape the suffering caused by cancer and regain a healthy life lies in correcting our own lifestyle habits.